Guys, yo, man, I'm looking kind of crazy by now, but I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? So, but listen, guys, the hardest part about flying a plane, it's not flying a plane, guys. That's actually the easiest part, bro. When you're in the sky and you're flying a plane, it's common sense, bro. It's so easy, bro. Just control the plane, bro. You know what I mean? It's very easy, bro. Flying a plane is easy, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, when I first started practicing that, bro, I already had the hang of it, bro. It was quick. I did that thing very quick, bro. But everybody's very different, though, so I don't know. But the hardest part, like, the easiest part about a plane is just flying the plane, because it's easy. Once you're in the sky, that's the easy part, bro. Just fly the plane, bro. Because you don't even gotta do nothing. The plane is gonna do everything for you, bro. Because, you know, you put the throttle, full power, you know what I'm saying? So the plane is gonna fly itself. You feel me? Basically, it's gonna either elevate or descend, but you don't want it to descend. You want it to stay, you know what I mean? You want to level, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the easiest part is just is controlling the plane and the air. I could say the hardest part is the landing. The landing is the hardest part. The landing is the first hardest part to do, and the second hardest part, the controls, the codes, the which where to contact, where the numbers are to contact the towers and all that. Like the radio, because bro, man, yo, once you in the radio, bro, yo, this guys be like Roger. yo, this guys be like Roger. Yo, you don't even, yo, I be like, yo, what? Now, these guys are crazy. I feel like that's the hardest part. The hardest part about flying a plane and being a pilot is the radio, the codes you need, learning about the codes, which type of airport you are, airport A, B, C, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the hardest part, and knowing the map. Because there's a lot of rules, bro. There's still a lot of rules. I thought like, bro, flying, you have the freedom flying for sure, but you have the freedom with rules on it, though. Basically, that's what it is. Because, you know, there's certain airspace and places you cannot, like, you can fly, but you need permission to enter that place, though, unless you either above the altitude they're telling you or below the altitude they're telling you, you know what I mean? So like I said, you probably won't get what I'm trying to say, because that's the hardest part. You know, the hardest part is learning about the traffics, the airports, the codes, just you know what I mean, just those are the hardest part, bro. And starting is the hardest part, but flying a plane, bro, is the easiest part, bro. Once you're in the air, bro, GG, bro, it's easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's only if the weather is good, though. If the weather is good, you won't have any problem. You fly the plane very normal. But if you got wind blowing you left, yo, GG. It could still be pretty easy, though. Just make sure you, like, the wind don't bully you, though. You know what I mean? If the wind is coming to the left, but you know, make sure you, like, push towards the wind instead of letting the wind push you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, being a pilot is really not that hard, bro. You know, sometimes I don't want to disrespect the all heads, you know, so the all heads make it seem like it's very hard. You know, the old heads and me are two different people, you know, so that's probably why like I said, they was born in another era too, and yeah, man. But that's the hardest part about flying a plane, bro. Just the codes and the traffic and all that. But the easiest part, bro, is flying a plane, bro. When you're in the air, it's easy to fly the plane, bro. Make sure you focus and don't do nothing stupid, and you'll be all right. But the landing part is hard. Yep, the landing part is hard. And yeah, man, like I said, the hardest part is just, you know, contacting the towers and telling them where to taxi at, blah blah blah. Because not some towers you need to wait for permission before you can even taxi or even move your airplane. But how you call this? Airport G. The one that have no towers, that's the one you don't have to really you know, ask for permission though. Only thing you gotta do is just make sure you put the right frequency so other pilots hear you, and you tell you know, so they can hear you of what you're gonna do, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, that's really it.